Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective oracle for today, Sunday, September 29th, 2024. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the talk, or the tube, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, yay. If some of it does not, just leave it on the table for someone else, damn it. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to revisit this, and we're going to keep revisiting it until Halloween. Just an FYI. Plus, I find I feel like I get really good reads off of here. Like, I feel like I get, with everybody's energy and then the cards, like, I pick up on different things, if that makes any sense. At least sometimes. Maybe I'm crazy. Crazy. I mean, we're all crazy, so we all have to live here with other crazy people. We got one card on the table. I went to the health and wellness thing in Antioch. It's pretty big. It seemed a lot bigger than the one that was in Round Lake. Bought some cards, which I did not plan on, but I bought some cards, and he gave me a deal because he remembered me from last time. And I bought some jewelry. I bought a bracelet for someone for Christmas. Very excited. That's what I went there for originally, was to see the bracelet lady who was there. And she gave me a card so I can go back on her website, because she had a few things on her website, but not like when she's at the actual shows. I think her name was Bridget. We got 3 cards on the table. Little kitty just ran by. Kind of looked like a flame point. Kind of like a Siamese, but not. Like, usually light in color and then distinctive marks on their face. They're called flame points. I know. And I don't even know where that came from. Like, I don't know anything about cats, and I have 4 of them. Oh, get out of here. We got 4 cards on the table. I'm never going to lie to you guys. This is resonating. What the? Maybe I'm doing a read on myself. I don't know. Like, I told you guys yesterday, I haven't done a read on myself in like 2 months, 3 months. It's been a while. Okay, let's do 2 more shuffles here. 2 or 3 more shuffles. No, is that J? All right, we'll do 3 more. So 1 more. Sorry, that was confusing. 1 more shuffle. All right, I'm going to set this there. We got 5 cards. We've got Help Me, Grief, devil, twins, and bottom of the deck family. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't really matter. Okay, hold on. I gotta look at something because this card is. Because these are supposed to be after scary movies. And this card. See? Nightmare on Elm Street. Chainsaw Massacre. I can't remember the name of it, but I remember what it is. Rosemary's Baby. Frankenstein. The Ring. Okay, that one might have been Frankenstein's Bride. That's Frankenstein. Jaws. The Thing. Hellraiser. Scream. Creature from Blue Lagoon. It. Halloween. The Fly. Children of the Corn. King Kong. Oh man, the movie with the guy. I know what it is. I just don't remember the name. The birds. Yeah. Okay. That is. Sorry. That's Psycho. So what the hell is this? Is this Friday the 13th? Because it's got like a little cabin. Not Carrie. I don't know. Gremlins. All right. Enough of that. I wasted 10 minutes doing that. Um, someone needs help. Ooh. I don't do trigger warnings, but just so you know, this might be a little dark. Someone needs help. Someone is possibly going to be reaching out for help, or someone is going to be seeking some help, possibly like professional help. This person is in mourning. I just heard for their soul. This person believes that they're bound to the devil or entwined with the devil, or like they've been involved with nefarious type activities, devil like activities. Never mind. I remember what movie this is. It's Toni Collette and a girl that plays her daughter in the movie, but I cannot remember the name of the movie. I want to say The Gift, but that's not it. I think it came out like 10 years ago or so. Um yeah, this person thinks like they're like in the grips of the devil. Like this person feels demonic. Like this person is recognizing that they're demonic. Like, and if they're not themselves demonic, they're involved so much in like demonic practices that they feel like they are. Um I'm just going to say a couple of things 'cause I want to go through all the cards and then I want to go in depth a little bit more. So, this person could be a twin. They could be your twin flame or your twin if you're a twin, or this person has twins. So, what I know of this Toni Collette movie, it's basically like a family of witches, basically. And I can't remember if the mother doesn't know or the daughter doesn't know. I can't remember. But it's like a family of witches, and all these crazy things start happening in their house. And at the end, you see like all the witches or whatever come together, and I don't remember it exactly, but this person comes from a family of witches, or they're involved with a family of witches, or they started a family with a witch. When I tell you that this kind of resonates, it kind of resonates. It reminds me of something personal. So this is the exorcism card. This person is reaching out for help, but yeah, there's like a dark angel there, like a probably, like a fallen angel. That was the priest, that was her mother, and then that was her when when they couldn't exorcise her, and like she became basically like fully demonic. I mean, she was, but if you never watched it, if you can find it, the show The Exorcism with Gina Davis was very, very well done in my opinion, and I really enjoyed that. If you're a horror fan, just an FYI. It's almost like this person is reaching out for help, but nobody wants to help them because they're just surrounded by like-minded people. So, like, if this person is demonic, they're surrounded by other demonic entities. housed in human bodies. I mean, let's just be honest. If you are demonic, you are not a human. That is gone because that entity controls you. And eventually at some point, like just in my personal opinion, the demon can only hide in there for so long. Once that thing takes full control, like as far as I'm concerned, you pretty much turn into this. And it's very very hard to keep that human mask in place. And some people just deliberately turn a blind eye. Some people don't know, and they're just blind to it. Like you know what they say, ignorance is bliss. Some people just don't ever comprehend what's going on because they don't think about things like that. They've never seen things like that. Um, but it's like shape shifting because even in cases of possession, because I used to watch like a couple like um the Emily Rose movie, the original one that they did with the lady from Dexter, the show Dexter. I don't know if you guys ever watched it, but I think that's who it was. Um like when you're possessed and that demon takes over, like your body does things like you a human can't move like that because you're not I don't know how to say it, like you're moving like that, but it's almost like an illusion at the same time. Like I was gonna say something else and I forgot. All right, maybe I'll think of it again. This person is in grief because that whatever's left of them, whatever is left of them that's human, they know that that humanity is almost gone. Like their soul is almost gone. And usually what happens is in possession, demons take over your body and use you for what they need a host. They need to be here in human form, but they're going to eat you alive from the inside out. So at some point they're just going to have to go somewhere else. They're going to have to jump to another human form. And typically when people are possessed, they typically don't make it. And everybody has a theory on why people become possessed and why they don't. Um, First off, people shouldn't be playing with things that they don't know about. I get really upset when people tell me they play with Ouija boards because let me tell you, you have no idea what the fuck you're doing. Do you know how to close out a Ouija board? Because you have to close it out when you're done with it. But people do crazy shit. People play with, like I've said before, people play with moon magic. People play with kitchen magic, candle magic, sex magic, and not for good things. What do you think is going to come of that? I have a friend of mine, the one that I spent a lot of time with this summer, like going to um, the apple orchard, and we went to the first health and wellness, and we went to Rib Fest and all that jazz. We went to the museum a couple weeks ago. Um, she likes to go and do like graveyard tours and go to haunted houses and some like asylum like down in southern Illinois or the top of Missouri. I don't know. There's some asylum that she asked me if I wanted to go. Like we'd rent a room and we'd spend the weekend checking out this asylum. Baby, baby, you will never catch me intentionally walking into a place that is known to be haunted. I will never ever intentionally go into a place like that. When the ex-husband and I were together and we were in Jamaica, there is a plantation there called, I think it's called Rose Hall, and the mistress originally like used to beat her slaves and all that kind of jazz. Sexual abuse, all kinds of stuff was going, murder was going on there. And it is said to be, first off, it's the most haunted place in Jamaica, but it's actually probably one of the most haunted places in the world. And my ex-husband and my friends originally wanted to go, and I told my ex-husband, I said, I'm not going. I said, you can enjoy your trip. I said, and make sure before you come back, you cleanse yourself because, and I wasn't even like into spirituality at the time. I wasn't like in my crystals and all that jazz, my sage and all that stuff. But I knew there was no way in hell I was going to go because I debated. I was like, oh, it would be interesting. And then I kept telling myself, Kim, what are you mentally ill? Like, you can't go there. I have absolutely no interest in bringing something home with me. None. And the friend wanting to go to the asylum, I was like, no, I'm not really interested in that. Thanks. And she's like, why not? She's like, you're into horror movies and all this stuff. And I looked at her and I said, no. I said, I'm not gonna go down there and pokey around into things that I don't know or things that I do know and bring something back with me. And she goes, oh, you'll be fine, blah, blah, blah. And I'm literally looking at her thinking, how many times have you brought something home with you? Like, seriously, I would like to know how many times you've come home from one of those trips and weird things started happening. Nope, not happening. I also think that there's an inner battle there too with mentality. Like someone thinking that they're going crazy. This can't actually be happening. This is insane. And that's kind of, I mean, if you want me to be honest, in my opinion, that's kind of the devil working too. Because if you're being taken over by an entity, and obviously the demon doesn't want anything to happen to you, they want to use you until you're done, till they run you through. So they're going to put it into your head like, oh, no, you're fine. Like, you're fine. It's okay. Like, you're fine. Until they fully take over and you're no longer there. Like a smidgen of humanity left. In my opinion, they do that. The devil does that on purpose. So you stop reaching out for help, or so you never ask for help. You're fine. You're fine. It's okay. whoever this person is that feels this way, that is calling out for help, that is asking for help, they're praying. They're legitimately praying. I don't know. I'm just going to be honest, depending on what this person has done in their past and how devoted they were to this type of presence, there might not be any help for them. This person might have a lot of like addictions, a lot of issues. Because I picture somebody like praying, holding a Bible, and I picture like a devil or like a demon kind of creature kind of reaching out for it and taking the book and being like, you know, you don't need that. You have me. You have all that you will ever need. And that's the story of the devil, right? The devil's going to tell you that they got your back. The devil's going to tell you that they're going to be there for you. Just do this little thing for me. Put this negative energy out there. Just do this one little thing for me and I'll leave. They don't. Because once you do that horrible thing that they ask you to do, you are tied. You are tied. And I can't tell you at what point a person crosses over from still being human to being too far gone. I can't tell you that. I've never been in that situation. And when you watch movies, like that's, that is what I was going to say with the help me. Sometimes innocent people are possessed by demons, are overtaken by the devil. And in my opinion, it's a show of force on the devil's side. Like, see, look at this kid. Look at this 16-year-old kid. Like, he's an angel. He has never done anything. He's a good kid. He's never even kicked a puppy. He's never even smoked a joint. He's never even had a full beer. He's never had sex. He's still a virgin. Like, look at this great kid. And look at what I can do to them. Because I can do this to anybody. In my opinion, it's a show. It's like not a temptation, but like a kind of like a slap in the face to humanity. Like you run around and do bad things all the time and then pray and say you're not going to do it again. And you're still here and you're still living. But look at you, fucker. I'm going to take this kid who's never done a damn thing and I'm going to turn him into this. So I've been finishing up my second book, and part of what I've been like researching online, and not even like heavy research, just light research for now, because I think I'm gonna have to research more for my third book. But and I say book, but it's more like a short story, and I don't know when I'm gonna publish it, so don't even ask me. But thank you for your interest. um, a part of what I am. It's fiction. The first book is fiction, but it's aspects of like my real life and my real experiences. And then the second book is fiction because it's like after, like for me, it would be now. Um, because I use myself as the main character. I'm not gonna lie because I'm just so fabulous. But one of the topics that I touch upon is the theory of an angel and a demon being united for the sole purpose to procreate a divine being that is unlike anything ever known to humanity, angels, God. And this would be a creation of both God and the devil working together to create something to leave here on earth that is more powerful than anybody here on earth. Anyway, I touch upon that a little bit in my second book. I'll post, I just pulled a little blurb yesterday off the internet and I posted it to my blog. I'll post it to the community tab so you guys can see it. It's not something I wrote, it's something I found online. There's something about these twins. So anyway, my first thing that I was going to say about the angel and the demon coming together, like Shelley and Nick got together in the movie The Shining and they procreated a son and he was psychic, he had gifts, he had abilities, right? Well, Jack didn't necessarily come off as demonic, right? Until he got to the hotel and that hotel brought it out of him. And that's what I was going to say. It's like an angel and a demon coming together to create something that is completely beyond them. But there's something about the twins. I don't know why I'm getting like with the birth of the twins, maybe something started to happen to this person. Like maybe these are their twins and after they were born stuff started to happen. Maybe they think the twins are like not even necessarily demonic themselves, but like a catalyst for is a catalyst the right word? For like evil. Like it's drawn like they're not evil, but it's drawn to them like wherever they are. And you want me to be honest, I really think that wherever this person is that's crying out for help, that needs help, this family is not helping. The family either is involved in some type of way, like they all have issues with the dark side. They're all somewhat demonic. I don't know, but they're not helping. Hmm. I'm gonna say this too. It's a little dark, okay, but I'm gonna say it. This person, whoever this person is, they might get to a point where they feel like they can't do anything, but because there's a person on fire and this is supposed, you can kind of tell, you can kind of not, but this is supposed to be a severed, like, noggin, severed noggin. Okay, so something else, because I kept looking at the front of the cards. This is on all the cards, it doesn't matter. Um, Twins. And I was just thinking of, I think it was called The Witch, and it was about a girl in a family, and her family was experiencing, this is like 1800, something like that, and her family was experiencing like famine and stuff, like they couldn't keep their crops going on their farm, and their animals were like dying and like all kinds of stuff. And I think one of the goats had a two-headed goat. I don't think it was a cow, but one of the farm animals gave birth to a two-headed animal, and they killed it because back then they thought like, like, oh my god, like that there's some, like they thought that was demonic. And I just pictured the two-headed whatever it was. I don't know if it was a goat or a cow or something. Um, when this person maybe has been inhabited by a demon force for a very long time, because that's what I was picking up with the back, like good, evil, good, evil, good, evil. Like this person might have hit it really well for a long time, and it might have started out more like uh, uh, lighthearted. It's not really the word, but like it might have started out like more simply, like, again, you kick a puppy. Maybe you start having a lot of sex with people. Maybe you start drinking when you didn't drink before. Maybe you start dibbling and dabbling in the drug scene. Everything begins somewhere. And that person would have been more human then. And they wouldn't have thought, like, oh, like I'm walking a fine line, right? They would have been like, no, everything's fine. Like, I can stop drinking when I want. I can stop doing drugs when I want. I can stop having sex when I want. I can stop gambling when I want. I can stop kicking puppies when I want. But eventually, when you don't take care of that, when you don't recognize that, when you don't work on that, when you don't do the shadow work on that, what is going to happen? Like, how long do you think it's going to take for you to get to from this to this? From one of these people to one of these people. And this could just be someone out there doing shit that they shouldn't be doing. Again, like, excessive addiction type things, somebody doing black magic type things that they just should not be dibbling and dabbling in. And it could be getting to the point where this person's realizing, like, I should not be doing this. But it's getting very close to the point where if this person does not stop, there's going to be no helping that person. And it, again, it could be a twin flame, a soulmate of some kind, like a twin flame soulmate, some type of connection that this person is supposed to be in, but they can't because they're not upright. They're just not upright. Like if this was tarot and this was what came out in the cards in tarot, the person would not be upright. Sorry, neighbors are still working on their garage over there. I saw them out there earlier when I came home. I'm also getting to that it will get to the point where this person will literally like be red, blue, purple in the face. They're gonna like they're fighting for their life. They're like if they don't feel it now, they're gonna feel it. They're gonna feel it. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. Uh, whew, that was dark. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope it does not resonate for you. Um, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you thought it was a soap opera, and I hope everybody enjoys their Sunday. I'll talk to you later. Bye.